Hi, welcome back. I missed you. You missed me. I missed you. So today we're gonna get these brows right, and these lips been a little dry. I think it's the weather. But you know what? I want to come and talk to you today about um, letting stuff go, right? Because I feel like that's been something that and maybe you've always had, but I've been doing a lot of journaling, and I was reading back at some of the stuff I said, and I was like, wow, I say, oh, it doesn't affect me, but just because they're their words, if you don't believe it, it's not the same. And I think that's what's happening. I need my lip gloss. Got it. All right. So, letting go, not letting things bother you. So, recently, I took a little break from social media. I posted, a few shorts and stuff just to let people know I'm still out there. But, yeah, I've had a lot of loss. I lost somebody that was very close to me, and that affected me. And I don't know, I couldn't handle it. I've had so much loss. And when a situation happens, sometimes it will trigger past trauma. And I think that's what it did. It just triggered past trauma. Here. And I know a lot of times people just they didn't know what was going on with me. And so, but they knew my energy had changed. And I'm like, that's kind of dope in a way, because if if you're always like if you're a person and you're going through something but no one notices it, it might be because you come off with that kind of energy, almost like the boy that cried wolf, right? So, like, if I have an issue or a problem and I say, oh, I have an issue or a problem, people are more likely to be like, well, what's going on? Because I'm, not like that. But if I always have a issue, if I always have a problem, if I'm always playing the victim, then people, they become numb to it. They come desensitized to it. And it's true. When you're a victim, you just, you just, you just, what are my words? You just don't care. You don't care about yourself. And I know that's kind of harsh, but it's true. Because if you cared about yourself, if you loved yourself, you would do everything to protect your peace and to get out that situation. It is what it is. I told this story a long time ago, but I just thought about it. So I have a friend, right? And he's been unemployed forever. I think he's living with his frat brother. So anyway, he stopped working. Well, he got laid off from his job. He got unemployment ran out. And so then he was just kind of like, whatever, living. I don't know how he was living. Not my problem. I think he was getting food stamps. I mean, like EBT and stuff, like, medical stuff, like the basics. And then his friend was giving him a place to stay. And maybe he had some kind of arrangement. I don't know. But anyway, he just wouldn't work. And I told him about this job, right? And it was like those people that, well, if you're from like California Bay Area, in San Francisco, it is disgusting out there. I mean, it's a beautiful city, but in certain areas it's just really bad with homeless people and people on drugs. So they hired these people to like go and like make them leave, right? And there's all these like big black men. They be walking the streets. Some of them be kind of cute too. But anyway, I told him about that position, and I was like, you should go apply. They're always looking for people because San Francisco is huge. And he was like telling me, I told him about it. And you know what? He thought that was beneath him. He's like, oh, that's like security work. I said, so it's work. And I said, it's San Francisco, so they got to pay cool money, I don't know how much. Probably like 20 and up, whatever. But they was getting paid more than minimum wage. I know that much. And he just didn't want to do it. And he was like, Kelly, I used to get paid $40 an hour. somewhere like that. And I was just like, and you're getting paid nothing an hour. And plus, when he was on unemployment, he was getting $10. I mean, if you break down unemployment, it's like $10 an hour, because they they only give you a set amount of money. But I'm like, you letting your pride get in your way. You healthy, you can work, but you choose not to work. Let me tell you something. When I had my apartment when I was younger, and my boss wanted me to apply for this one position, because he had to cut my hours. Let me tell you something. I ended up working at Taco Bell. That's a whole story for another whole day, but I'm going to share that another time. Kind of situation. But let me tell you something. People let their pride and their ego get in the way. And but at the time, that wasn't my ego, but I was scared. I was so scared to get out my comfort zone. So I'd rather stay at a place that was closing and work another job instead of applying for this one job, because in my mind I was thinking I'm never gonna get that job. They're never gonna hire me. Stay tuned for that story. Anywho, you know what? I even forgot what I was talking about because I was so excited to get on here. Oh, let me go. So, like I said, you just have to just kind of let things go. I mean, I always look at this. Life is long, but tomorrow is not promised. So live your best life. And I want to come and just do some tips. Because, Hunty, people be like, and Miss Kelly, what you been doing? Love it. All right. So, in saying that, thank you for checking in. We gonna live our best life. You and me, we gonna live our best life. And if no one's told you today, I'm gonna tell you. I love you. And you have an amazing day. Bye.